Hello and welcome back to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. And first off, joyfully, I have finished this Chiron that's been sitting here. This is the Bugatti Chiron Lit edition. Not actually sure what's different. It has some different body parts. It uses different tail lights and different bumpers and different front end. It's black here. It doesn't have the little Bugatti badge on the front. So it's a little bit different externally. It has a different clamshell for the steering wheel here. Otherwise, it looks pretty much the same to me. Of course, that's not why I bothered to do it. This car sells for about $2.6 million, which is why I couldn't pass it up when I saw it. So let's get rid of it here. 2.7, yeah, even better. $70 million. Woohoo! Alright, so we are prepared now to go to the junkyard. So let's all keep our fingers crossed and hope we find something exciting out there. Okay, here we are in the junkyard, and what is this? This looks like another Ferrari F40. Haha. Well, okay, this is another $2 million car, so I'm buying it. I may not work on it right away, but I'm definitely buying it. Let's see what else is here. This is Elenti Callope. I think they mean that to be Callope. But that's not how I would spell Callope. This is actually a fun car to do because you can build this thing into an absolute monster. I may consider this one. What else is there? That's it. Just the 3 cars. So I guess, yeah, I'm definitely going to do this one. This one I think will be fun. It's I get to show you guys what an absolute beast this little thing can build into. Alright, let's head on back. Okay, we're back. Here's the Ferrari. I'm going to throw this over out of the way. And we're going to do this car because the first time I did one of these I was shocked what kind of a car it turned into. It's just an absolute monster. Let's go find the brake servo. I'm sure there's has ABS. It's been a little while since I last did one of these. Should be everything of these parts. And this is a little car too, so it goes together pretty quick and easy compared to some of the other ones. The more complex, like the more complex supercars, this goes together pretty quick. Seem to be stuck there. Let's see. Seat 1, leather D, and what's steering wheel? Does it have like a steering wheel 14? Seat 1, leather D, and steering wheel 14. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, Callope. I'm going to say Callope because I'm sure that's what they were going for, even though that does not spell Calliope. Plates. Gotta buy plates. That should be 100% of the body. Excellent. Over here and clean it up. It's not a very attractive color, is it? It's kind of a butterscotch, I guess. Think about repainting it. Well, I'm going to repaint it maybe the exhaust pieces don't need... I'll buy the exhaust pieces, but I won't put them on just yet. Here. I have a feeling that front exhaust section won't be able to go on until the engine is back in. So 2 rear muffler F, exhaust V6B. And that's front exhaust section. Huh, is it A and B? Should have looked at that more carefully. A and B. So those are the right ones. Fuel tank is in the front. I don't think there are very many of the cars in the game that actually have the fuel tank in the front like that. Yeah, it's definitely kind of a butterscotch color. It looks kind of nice with that color. What else do they have? Stripes, blue stripes. Oh, carbon fiber trim. That's a possibility. I kind of like that. Oh, carbon fiber hood. I think I'll go with the trim, and let's give it some other color. Something like that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's like a street racer car. It's like a baby bumblebee. Okay. So it's a rear engine, so I'm going to start with the front. It's kind of like a poor man's Porsche 911. The engine and drivetrain is all This is a case where performance steering and suspension would be really good, because this car is going to be an absolute beast when it's done. The first time I did one of these, I think it was a barn find actually when I bought one of these from the farm, and I completely rebuilt it, tricked it out with all the performance parts and everything, and it had a horsepower rating should be able to achieve that again here pretty easily. I mean, since I always build cars out with performance parts anyway, you'll get to see what that car looks like. not as many parts as there are when you take apart the rear axle. But, so it'll be a little bit complicated. Not very. I mean, it'll be less complicated than the other way. Basically, it's all suspension arms and double wishbone suspension. There'll be a ton of bushings, though. I think it'll be 4 bushings. There's 12 in the front, 8 in the back. Or is it 20? That's 20. Take the engine out. Right. I know when I put it back in, I'm going to have to take that engine cover out to get oil into it. So that's 12, 13, 14, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, I miscounted that, didn't I? Oh, I know why, now that I think about it. The front has, it's not a double wishbone in the front. It has steering front, it has shock absorber A. So there's only 2 suspension arms in the front. So I need 2 of these, 2 of those, 2 of them, the rear shock cap, and the springs. Double wishbone rear. Flush the old ones. Just to make sure I actually built the right ones. And okay, now let's get rid of all the brake parts because I'm just going to replace all of that. Get the tie rods and the sway bars. Okay, remember that the front sway bar is just the generic one and the sway link A. Tie rods. And then brakes, we need 4 of everything except for the discs, in which we need 2 of the rear and 2 of the front. And 4 pads. Getting down to what I can repair now. No, the hubs and the clutch. 4 bearings, rear wheel hub B. So that was 2 front wheel hubs, 2 Bs, 4 bearings, 2 hubcaps. Yes. And now I I should have axle covers. Let's get rid of the clutch stuff because I'm going to replace that. I wish there was a performance throwout bearing. It seems kind of silly to me that you have to put a normal one with a performance clutch. Okay, what do we have left? Axles and suspension arms. The gearbox, so let's go get a new one. I'll try to repair that before I sell it, just to make a little bit of extra money out of it. That was gearbox V6B. Let's see what we can fix here. Repaired more than I thought we would. So repaired that, get $700 for it. That's nice. Didn't get the rack. I kind of thought we might not get the rack back. Didn't get the 2 front axle knuckle covers. And there was also a rear axle knuckle cover. Suspension arm, drive axle B, and knuckle D. That was rear axle knuckle housing D, right? I think it was. Yes. Let's dismount these tires and see if we can use these rims again. I'm going to put racing tires on it instead of sport tires. No, not install. 37% for that one. This one is 19. Might get it back. Let us try to repel Oh wow, look at that, we got them all. Are the tires all the same size? Yes, they are. 205, 40, 18. Yep, bought the right size tire. I always like to make sure before I start mounting things. it's done. There it is. Did you notice that? The knuckle hanging there in the air? I love that. That's my favorite thing. I noticed an option in the game settings to turn off the thing where the camera moves the things you click on. I'm afraid to try it because I think it would be even less helpful than it is now when it yanks you across the card to something that you click on. Because sometimes you want to go, you know, somewhere. Like if I'm done working at one end of the car and I want to move to the other end without clicking out of the assembly mode, sometimes it's helpful to be able to click on something further away and get yanked over there. At other times, even when you click on something that you want to click on, it yanks you somewhere where it's not helpful, like inside the radiator. Give you all those nice views from inside the tire, things like that. Excellent, so all we have now is to do the engine. So let's take this thing and see what we've got. No manifolds, no spark plugs, that's why we throw them away anyway. Oh, there's actually a camshaft bearing there, I didn't even notice. Amongst all the rust. Pause for a moment here and get some things. Because I know we can get our heads and our camshafts from here. And we'll need spark plugs. I think I need these manifolds as well. Power steering pump and the throttle. It's going to need coils. Remember that. So the 6B camshaft bearing is there. Let's get those pulleys and the roller. I was going to buy spark plugs. That's no. I was gonna buy pistons. I forgot that. There's more rollers than just this too, but I'm just gonna get these for now. The water pump will probably be able to repair. Crankshaft caps and 6 rod caps. These things never have them. And oil too, while I'm thinking about it. You're gonna need an oil pan. Oh, I typed a V8. I could have sworn I typed a V6. And the oil filter is actually an I6. Okay, and that's the block. Oh, there's an arm there. Come on. Okay, let's see if we can repair any of this stuff. No block. The crankshaft, yes. And the water pump, yes. So no block. Always makes you buy the most expensive piece. $2,600 for that. $2,200 with my discount. We should have enough bits to go a long way. Although, yeah, now that I think about it, we don't have rollers for sure. 2 roller A's, crankshaft I got, water pump I got. Didn't get any timing stuff though. Alternator. Got the power steering. I should have bought an alternator while I was in there. Let's get 2 roller A's. Camera's swerved in really close again. This one, I'm trying to remember. I think this is one where the timing is in the back? There was one engine that I worked on. I think it was on a customer order, and the timing stuff was like on the back side of the engine and at the back of the engine head, and like could not find it for the longest time. Now I can't remember which one it was. Sure looks a lot better when it's clean though, doesn't it? Not that mass of rust just begging to give you tetanus. camera has been yanked in really close again for some reason. And I can't get it in the way. Head cover A and head cover C. I couldn't see that one bolt there. Working on this side of the engine, it's like there's a spotlight over your left shoulder, and sometimes it makes things hard to see. Okay, what do I need over here? Another head. It's probably why the camera is being sucked in. It's expecting parts to be there that aren't there yet. Thermostat. I knew there was something on the back of this engine. It looks really good when it's all tricked out with all the shiny stuff. Oh, I didn't buy 2 manifolds. Oops. No, not that one. Exhaust manifold. Head cover A on the bottom side, and then like head cover B. Yeah, because head cover B is the one that has the oil fill cap. So head cover A and V. Is there a water pump pulley or something? There's got to be a water pump pulley. No, I haven't bought the timing covers and all that. Let's see. Serpentine belt B, there's a belt tensioner there for sure. Serpentine belt B, V6B. Where is that? Serpentine belt B. Timing cover B, timing cover C, timing cover A. And belt tensioner. And there's bound to be a serpentine belt that goes over this because the crankshaft is sticking out. There's a roller B down there, as I recall. Another roller A. Did that say roller A or roller B? Roller A. I convinced myself it said something else. I actually think that off the arm is a roller B, though. And there's a serpentine belt. V6B. Surely it doesn't use two of... I don't think it uses both of these. Serpentine belt A. Okay, that should be it. Do a quick look around to make sure that there's nothing else waiting to be installed. Yeah, got it all. Clearly I did not. I swear, when I start working on a car, I need to just buy a starter from the get-go. Though, is this going to be one? No. Oh, it's a V8 starter. Are you kidding me? And for a second, I was thinking it was going to be one of those engines that makes you lower the car down to install it from the top. That should be 100% across the board. Yes, it is. Excellent. So now let's take it to the dyno. See what the monster can do. Okay, so we start with 264 horsepower. People are looking at that and thinking that doesn't seem like that much, but I swear that I built one of these cars with an insane amount of horsepower. I don't know if it comes with, maybe there's one that comes with a turbo. And there's no swap option for the turbocharged V6. I know that I did one of these though that had just a crazy amount of horsepower. And I took a screenshot, but when I wiped and loaded my computer, I don't think I saved those screenshots from the Steam directory, unless they're all ones that I uploaded to the cloud. I have to look. But let's take a look-see here. It says USB Bob and DAD, is that what that says? DAD? USB iBob DAD, I think is what it says. I don't know what that means. I actually found a webpage that had a list of all the cars in the game and what their real-world analogs were supposed to be, and I can't remember what this one was supposed to be. It looks kind of like a old-school Volkswagen Golf, maybe, I don't know. Been a long time since I've seen one of those. Anyway, let's take it for a drive and see what it's got. Okay, here we are at the track. The color looks good. I'm always a little bit concerned as to how the color will translate from indoors to outdoors, but I like the yellow, and it seems appropriate for this little thing. And the carbon fiber trim looks good too. This seems like the kind of car you could sell for a whole lot of money to some street racer, or some wannabe street racer anyway. Let's see what she can do. Here we are. So we have completely rebuilt this beast, and we have sat in it, driven in it, so now we can sell it. And we're gonna, you know what, and thinking about it, I have no idea what I paid for it. I remember that the Ferrari F40 was 500 something thousand. I remember this car was $500,000. I have no idea what this car was when I bought it. I want to say, if I pick a number out of the air, I think about 12 grand, which seems high for a junked one of these. But we're going to clear about $150,000 for this car, so that's totally worth it. Buy super cheap junked ones. Buy super cheap junked versions of this car and trick them out and sell them. You make money hand over fist. So $146,000. Yeah, I'd take that all day long. Okay, cool. So we're done. And we'll bring this episode to a close. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will do this F40 off screen because I've already done a video on one of these. I'll let you guys see it when it's done before I sell it. But for that, you'll have to come back next time. So I hope to see you again for our next Junkyard adventure. And on that note, bye for now.